Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to be here with us because every view here counts. We are in gratitude to you. Hopefully, what we share could raise your vibration, raise your frequency, and put a smile on your face, Jack. Because that is our pure intent here, is to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, and put a smile on your face. Take your mind off of what's going on in this world and put a little bit of joy back in it, brother. Hopefully, we could trigger some good memories, childhood memories with everything that we share. Check out that custom portrait by Chapter Creator back there of the Superfly Jimmy Snooker. So if you want to check out Chapter Creator, you could follow him on Instagram under Chapter Creator, brother. I don't know if you guys noticed lately, but I've been working out, Jack. Check out the lateral deltoids and the pectoral regions, brother. I got a few custom figures that I want to share with you guys in a few reviews. So we're gonna push this video, push it along as far as we can until it just gives out on us, brother. Because we just wanna come out in here and spend the time with you guys. So hopefully you guys are being safe. Hopefully you guys are still able to go out, let's say to the park or for a walk, but keeping your safe distance away from everybody. Just take precaution, but it's very important to keep your connection with nature because it raises your energy field, brother, and it keeps your immune system strong. So even if you go outside and you take your mind, turn the TV off, and go outside and just sit in nature and ground yourself, brother. See, it's already just putting a smile on my face, brother, just saying that. Let me jump right into the custom figures. Like I said in previous episodes, previous shows, previous YouTube shows I did, I was doing a series of just wrestlers from the Olympic Auditorium over here in Los Angeles. So I'm going to continue with that. I did another Mil Máscaras. So check that out. He's in white. I think this is the first actual Jax one I did of this color. I did a Mattel one that I shared with you guys previously, but this is a Jax Mil Máscaras with the white and black mask and the white and black trunks with the gray boots. And I don't need to say anything further about this guy because this guy is legendary. Japan, Mexico, he was probably the first mainstream mass superstar coming out of Mexico. I think, the video don't do it any justice, brother, because this by far has to be one of the best mil mascaras that I've done. And when I say this is no 3D printing, I don't mean to knock the 3D printers, but for me, this is all hand sculpted on there, brother. Hand painted. Check out the back. For me, this is more realistic. Check it out. You be the judge. You know, hand painted skin tone, hair is painted on there, brother. I think that's is pretty cool. The next tag team that I want to share, and shout out to Twinkie the Corgi over there, barking up a storm, brother. But check this out. I want to share this next tag team. They were twins. They wrestled in the Sportatorium in Los Angeles. They were known as the Twin Devils. And let me show you one at a time right here, brother. Check that out. They were known as the Twin Devils. So if you're familiar with Lucha Libre from the Sportatorium, and somebody on Instagram wrote something in one of the comments saying that was the original Lucha Tempo in Los Angeles, was the Sportatorium, brother. Wow, but they didn't just have wrestling; they had boxing. There was a lot of great boxers that came out of that. But this was a set of twins. If you look on YouTube, if you look under the Sportatorium, a set of twin wrestlers that would come out and they would wrestle. See, check out that one. And they were known as the Twin Devils. They would come out and they would switch, do those switcheroo like the Killer Bees. When the Killer Bees came out with the mask, and the referee wouldn't know who was who. So I think these are pretty cool. So if you want to add these to your collection, you know where to find it at. It's Duran Bros Collectibles on It's Legends of the Squared Circle on Facebook, and on Instagram. It's custom underscore wrestling underscore lucha underscore figures, brother. And it's Durant Customs on YouTube, brother. So there's a lot of figures that I don't get a chance to share with you guys because as soon as they get put up, they're gone, brother. And I would like the John Talos. I don't know if I was able to share with a couple of those with you. I made a Ron Star for the Sportatorium. It was sold too. Man, Ron Star. Haven't got a chance to show you. I did the Great Goliath and Black Gordman. I did two of the Great Goliaths, but if you go on the Instagram, you're able to see all those figures that I wasn't able to share with you guys. So somebody wrote to me and they said, "Could you try to do a Brad Armstrong from WCW?" And this is what I came up with, brother. You know, check that out. It has the initials, all purple trunks, purple knee pads, blue and white boots with the initials on the side. I think that came out pretty cool. It's something I put together. So I think this person is in Canada that asked for that. He also asked for a WCW State Patrol. Man, when I looked them up, they were pretty good. They wrestled the Road Warriors. They wrestled probably in 1993, 1992, 1994, that around that time. I think it was 94, 93, 94, 92, 93, I believe. But this is what I came up with. So I think by the time tomorrow morning, they should be. But I think they came out pretty cool, you know. So their agility, their mobility, and their in-ring capability was through the roof, Jack. It was like these young kids say nowadays, fire. Especially the Twin Devils, brother. Man, that old wrestling, you put it on the YouTube and it's just, man, it takes you back. It takes you back to, man, when wrestling was at a slower pace, but simpler. And you see all the stars that went on to become great stars, but the talent that would show up there, the Rocky Johnsons, the Rowdy Pipers, the Guerreros, Mando, Hector, Chavo, and then you start to, what? Wait a minute, who was a John Talos? They say he was the greatest hit. What? And then the great Goliaths. Who? What? Who are all these? Sets you on the path to search and find. And man, and then the Twin Devils. So man, it's just like unraveling or reading a novel. Man, I can't wait to see who I find out. And like I said, I did a Ron Star, but I wish I could have showed you guys that. I'm gonna work on another one, and as soon as I do, I'm not even gonna put it. I'm just gonna wait till I show it, have it for the show, and show it to that Ron Star. Because if you don't know who Ron Star is, check him out on the um, on the sport Los Angeles Sportatorium Wrestling on YouTube. Man, he was a pretty cool wrestler, man. Then you had uh, Dr. Tom Pritchard that was there, brother. He would wrestle there in his early years. Man, if you guys don't know who Dr. Tom Pritchard is, and like I said, you know what? Come to think about it, when I said I had showed a couple, because I did a couple of the Tom Pritchard figures earlier in previous videos, and I said, you know who this guy reminds me of, who he took a little bit from, and right now, I'm putting two and two together, brother. I say he reminds me when he cuts his promo, because there's a lot of wrestlers that cannot cut promos. Sorry to say, they couldn't talk their way out of a plastic bag, brother. You know, but then you got some that could do both, that could wrestle. The agility, that were great in ring generals, brother, and could cut a promo and didn't need a manager. But man, that's why I tell you, Dr. Tom Pritchard reminds me of Rowdy Piper. Well, guess what? Rowdy Piper wrestled in the sportatorium. I believe he started out there. He wrestled in the sportatorium. A young Tom Pritchard wrestled there for a while at the sportatorium. So that's where he gets it from, brother. So I know as I'm telling you that, you guys are going to go do your homework and search and retrieve all that knowledge and information when it comes to professional wrestling. Because I'm telling you, man, and I love it. And then Portland, then you had Rocky Johnson that was the America's champion. I guess that was the championship that was there at the Sportatorium. You had Mil Mascaras that was the America's champion. You had Chavo Guerrero that was the Americans champion. So hopefully later on, what I want to do is do a little poster for the back, Jack, to rotate in and out, along with Jeff the Creator's great portrait. Check out that Jimmy Superfly Snooker back there, brother. And you know what that means, brother? The I love you to the fans. That means I love you guys, and keep your vibration high. Keep your raise your frequency. Keep your vibration high. And I love you because I love you. Nothing's greater than that vibration of love. Choose love, not fear, if you know what I mean. Turn that TV off, because you don't know how powerful you are. Man, I love it, brother. Dropping jewels, dropping great figures that hopefully triggers some good memories and will send you on a search like it did for me. And it's great that we have we get to interact with other people that are knowledgeable on professional wrestling, brother. And man, and like I said before, Jesse Hernandez from the EWF started off too wrestling at the Sportatorium. He was trained by the great Goliath. Wow, and then you see Jesse's organization, the Empire Wrestling Federation. Man, wow, check out the EWF Wrestling on YouTube. And if you're around Southern California, once this quarantine is over, take the family out to watch that. You guys would love it. Man, the color commentary, the in-ring generalship, the ability from the professional wrestlers, they were taught great, brother. I love it, man. I love it. let's get into some of the reviews before we get shut off. The other day, I stopped by a Walmart because if you go to the Walmarts now, there's no bikes. I went to go buy little Alex a bike, and shout out to little Alex because his color commentary is needed here, Jack, and he's nowhere to be seen or found. I don't know where he's at, but I could hear him. I think he's in the room playing a Fortnite. But I found this, brother. I found this grand metallic figure. Man, it looked cool. I said, you know what? I had to get this one. I had to get it. And little Alex is already asking to let it breathe, but I'm keeping this one in the box. This one looks pretty cool. Mattel Elite Grand Matalik. That one was pretty cool. And I'm a 80s type of guy. I love bikes because when I was small, I never had a bike. But the other day, I bought a 26 red line bike. It was nice, brother. It's blue. Got the plastic in the front and everything, brother. But I stopped by Target and I've collected these before. I got a couple, but I found this one. I think these are cool little bikes. If you guys are into bikes, 80s bikes, BMX, I just don't like that. It says that on there. That I won't even say that, brother. But anyways, I'll cover that up there. But check out that bike. You know, if you guys are into bikes, and I mean, these are pretty cool to leave in a package or even open them up. You know, with your Stranger Things figures, man, they would look cool, man. I see little Alex all the time doing that with the little skateboard, so it makes me happy that he's happy. Oh, and check this other Mattel Elite that I found at the Target today, man. Lita. Wow, I think that's a pretty cool fit. The box ain't perfect, but man, it's kind of scuffed up a bit. But I found the Lita figure, man. I think in the back of that, this is a Macho Man, The Rock, Bobby Lashley. It's a great set, brother. It's a great set. So I think this is a pretty cool figure, man. You have to. You're a fan of wrestling, the women's wrestling. Lita was one of the greats. But my favorite is, I think she did get a chance to wrestle towards the end of her career. She did go to WWE for a little while, but this woman, she reminded me, and in fact, I gotta go online and look for her figure. Um, she reminded me, she reminded me of a female Rey Mysterio. Man, and I got a chance to meet her at Frankinson's one time, and I think it was like $10 or $20, and me and my son Jonathan got to meet her, and we took a picture with her because for me, she's my favorite female wrestler, and I'm talking none other than the TNA first women's champion, Gail Kim. Man, that lady for me was the best female wrestler up until for me the best right now. I yet to see anybody because like I said, she reminded me before Tessa Blanchard, before Charlotte Flair and all this. She reminded me of a Rey Mysterio female version of her. She was putting it all out in every match. Man, that's my favorite and one of my favorites. I until somebody else takes that. I know Tessa Blanchard and I know Lita and I could go on and on about all these Charlotte Flair and there's a lot of great women's right. But my favorite, and like I said, the first TNA women's champion was Gail Kim. So man, I gotta get that figure, and I don't know if Mattel made one. But if they did, I want to get the TNA one, and I want to get the Mattel one if they did. I don't think they did, because I know she did go to WWE for a little bit. Then she returned to TNA. and then she retired, you know. But I don't know if you guys checked out the back over there. Got a lot of wrestling magazines. I find a lot of good stuff on Macari. You know, so if you guys have a chance, check out Macari app. You know, they got a lot of good stuff. And if you guys are interested in any of the chapter creator portraits, check them out on Instagram, and you could find some of them on Duran Bros Collectibles. On great stuff, man. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. You know, brilliant work, great work. You know, shout out to all the customizers out there, brother, because they're going above and beyond. They're taking it to the next level. Because when you go in, they try to shut everything down, but they don't know that when you go within, you're on a whole nother level. You get that paintbrush out and you start painting where you're gonna take yourself to, and they can never, never quarantine that, brother. But this quarantine is easing up, so hopefully, little by little, things start to open up as long as it's safe for the public, because safety is number one. It's whatever's safest for humanity, you know. But we're gonna open it up. The Patriots are above and beyond, and I want to take my time to salute all the Patriots out there, because we stopped by Huntington Beach the other day, and it looked like a Friday and Saturday night, and people were having fun, brother. It looked normal. So I want to say thank you to all the Patriots out there. Hashtag the 17, hashtag the Great Awakening, brother. You know, and I want to say shout out to everybody that takes time to view this video, because we are in gratitude to you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if I get 10 views, 8 views, 20 views, I do this for those 20 viewers right there. Hopefully, we took your mind off of things, and we raised your frequency, raised your vibration, and put a smile on your face, Jack. Because that is our pure intent with what we do. If I could raise your frequency, if I could take your mind off of things, brother, and tell you how great